Welcome back to Y2K. Or Y2K2? Or Trinity? Or... I don't know. Let's go to the farm. Golden alpacas, huh? Face filters? Jesus, this is fucking Alex's Kisage X fan fiction. What happens if I just pop? Just does a fair chunk of damage, I guess. Alright, that gets us the hoof. Phrygian cap. Soft, flexible cap made from wool. Again, really only getting equipment for Crow here. Surreal. I'm so thankful you've come. There was a thief hiding in the barn. I'm bleeding pretty bad. I tried to chase them away and they stabbed me. I think they were headed for the Dark Forest. Ugh, one more thing. They were wearing a zoot suit. Farmer has died. Surreal buries the deceased. Aren't we supposed to be burning the dead? Okay, so all we can really do here is progress the thief quest, I guess. Oh, I can also, since I'm going that way anyway, have the holy water vessel forged. Oh, battle corset. There we go. Corset designed to protect noble women from assassination. That's the heirloom, the missing stable key. Holy shit. That beast eat the thief? Swordmaster.
Wait for me.
this mirror, so I can deliver that when I'm back in town. Alms for the hungry, good sister. Good, Surreal. You have done well. Save the Onism man as you have saved this beggar. Aspergillum is now wet. Okay, so we can now put out the fire. Give us access to one of the places we need to burn the dead. With the stable key, I can get blood to access the graveyard. Still need to figure out the moon path, but... Did I need to manually pick up the key? Crap. I guess not. So now I can beat the fire one. Surreal, you've done well. So the thief was already dead when you arrived, killed by a beast born of their own actions. Pity. I will see that this mirror is destroyed so that no others are tempted by it. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. Oh, the paddock key. Holy water can destroy flames. Look away. Bring Chalice of Blood out to raise the dead. That's what Michael did. Before failing to kill Soul Alex. Surreal spreads the blood on the gate. Brief history of the Dark Game. The Dark Game is old as blood. It is a contest played for power over an illusion, a trick of light, the illusion of spiritual gigantism. Fought in the space between spaces, the Dark Game is the oldest and first of the three dark arts. There is danger in reciting its rules, so the author will not convey them in full. However, some understanding of the rules is required to explain the history and goal of the original sinners. The Dark Game is the misuse of attention, a fixation and meditation on the memes of original sin, a silent invocation to the errors of men to train the inner monologue to supplant and imprison the muse. It is an attempt to deafen oneself to the logos. The goal is anti-inspiration. Player offers blood and the game begins, bleeding out as the meditation deepens. Most who play the Dark Game die uninspired, unoriginal. There are a few who have won the game. They are the original sinners, those immortalized in the soul space. The soul space is understood as the space between spaces. It is a fixation and celebration of what is not. It is anti-art. The soul space is missing the forest through the trees. It is a failure or unwillingness to imagine the eschaton. The eschaton is the final image, that which exists after the scales have been balanced, after all joy, suffering, and in-between are given their proper meaning. It is the collaboration between what is and what was created. There are a few who have won the game. They are the original sinners, those immortalized in the soul space. The soul space is a parody of the eschaton, the dimensional plane explored through the inner monologue during the Dark Game. It is a fixation and celebration of what is not, the ultimate form of criticism, the rejection of the shared telos at the center of things. All things that are made exist within the eschaton, each soul a motif. This knowledge deflates the original sinner. Their ego is crushed beneath the mercy of the usefulness of all things. A criticism forms as a coping mechanism. An image has a composition, a subject, foreground, middle ground, and background. The role of the soul is nothing more than window dressing. It's insignificant as an atom. This criticism is unoriginal. It is the first original sin. Why are things one way rather than the way I'd prefer? Engaging with this criticism inevitably produces a second unoriginal thought. The soul's contribution to the eschaton can be grown by forcing all to consider a meme of your creation, to create a parallel versions of yourself by proximity to your original sin. Original sinners believe that by winning the Dark Game, the player is transformed into a giant on the eschaton, inflicting their contribution through an act of evil. This is the goal of the Dark Game, to be seen. To force those who come after to acknowledge that you lived, to make them see your suffering and share in it. To play the Dark Game is to abandon originality and worship a derivative work. To contribute to a project that is nothing more than a retelling of the charismatic criticism constructed by the first original sinner. To win the Dark Game is to restore to fantasy, a lie sold to reframe history. This is the illusion of spiritual gigantism. Silver Helm. Silver Helm with visor that helps when focus.
So much sorrow here.
I know this corpse. Not in this life, but another. He was my friend. Gone too soon.
Hey.
A great criticism will be levied. Inspired by the toxic muse. With a parasitic suggestion and an appeal to vanity, history will be reframed. The slaves of the past will become sovereign killers of God. This is the first meme of Honors a Man. The blackening of sacred water.
I'm sorry. I have to do this.
Ballin'. Oh! Okay, break your rose first. Now you can attack you. Lower its max life. And now just kind of beat the hell out of him. Have evasion dance up. I should be jumping, not just attacking.
I'm speaking directly to you, Onizuman Man. You are a victim of original sins. Immortal memes that just won't seem to die. They're carried to you in all that you watch, all that you read. They create your psychological environment, and from them, you arrive.
Again? Wait, why do you have a... Huh. You are banished, stripped of self and remade in sorrow. Begone, worthless child. Heart, a symbol of despair, opens the gate of despair. Wait, that's an enemy.
You're not supposed to be back here, you know. What? You're looking for your cat? Oh. It's not your cat? Well, be careful around here. Make sure this cat is worth it.
Wait for me.
There's no name. Analog girl in a digital world. Okay, there's just, like, no stopping you from
Bleed for me.
doing your thing. Luckily, poison apple is, like, kind of nothing.
Delicious.
You keep the healing items, though. So Dolly isn't actually her cat. Very sad fountain. Does not heal you. Another sorrowful maiden. Guess I don't really need torn hat since there is no... Guess I'll take a cooking pan. It's not the most HP, but... just a bunch of healing items. Breathe in fire. Purifies the heart. Ascend the mountain to receive your name. Well, we did that before. Now there's just a bunch of monsters. Was camera there before?
Bleed for me. Bleed for me.
What are your skills? Boss around, attack all or to an enemy party. Seal skills, seal a target skills, evasion, dance, and cement shoes. Lower a target speed while raising its attack. And cardigan is equipment. And the bracelet is a weapon. Getting a bunch of money as well. I assume specifically for Silver Spoon. You don't have access to the Dungeon of the Mind as you're too deep within it. You will not level up, but don't worry, you can still get stronger. I've manipulated things so that enemies will drop progressively stronger gear. You have access to your brother's Carta as well. I'll do my best to see you get safely to the end. So Michael is somehow manipulating this. I'm curious why. Because it's been explicitly stated this is not Allison, nor is it Carrie. I think that's all the same equipment I have. Yeah.
Child, what happened to your name? Did you lose it in the fall? Tragedy. I dub thee.
So she has my name back, which is likely still being borrowed.
I'm Futatani Asuka, a professional actress from Japan. Kisake X has cast me as both the angel and your special friend. I'm really excited to work with you. Why are you blushing? Oh, no. No, not like that. I mean as your party member.
Okay, Asuka can use the same armor at least. Asuka Furatani, professional actress from Japan. She's known for frequent collaborations with the visionary director Kisage X. I'm gonna go ahead and give her Poison Apple. And since I'm bleeding anyway, I might as well take the Hungry Traveler for the sheer tankiness. Plus, you know, there's no problem with having stronger items. You're still using the wrong name. We are breaking the script. That's the Tower of the Gods that we see on the map.
You're not what? Oh, well, make sure this...
I forget where I go from here. Is it down from here? Yes. Asuka's weapon is a wooden, like a toy sword. And she has a Peter Pan hat. Oh, that's a lot of speed.
The web became man and dwells among us, conceived by upvotes and retweets. Our collective rage, judgment, division, comedy, unity, beauty, and allure incarnate. He is Onism Man, born of the blackened pond. You will repeat his memes and call him friend. 2/3 will be his body.
Seek the good. Wouldn't that be sister at this point? Like, we know that now?
for me.
Bleed for me.
Dagger, that's gonna be the... Well... Seeking the good sibling. There's Vision, Alex. Again.
Wait for me! Good brother!
What happens if I go to the Eagleston? Oh. Bad brother lives here, he's not home, he pushed you from the tower.
Bleed for me. Your blood, it's delicious. Bleed for me.
Same game tick.
Bleed for me.
Oh well. It's just ghosts, they are not a threat. Behind the rock, like on, the Soul Space Island.
I'm sorry. I have no choice but to give you this. I wouldn't go if I were you. Just stay home, where it's safe.
My faith in nihilism is broken. Life has played a terrible trick and revealed itself to be meaningful. I've seen a repeating pattern in the chaos with no obvious causal chain. Am I illogical? Am I chosen? Am I insane? My faith in nihilism is broken. I'm overwhelmed by the benevolent psychosis that things may just get better, that my suffering has a meaning. I'm disenchanted with skepticism. What am I to do? Is this a real invite this time? Hey man.
Those who travel behind the rock seek an unwise invitation. Take this, Carta, for your protection.
A noble thief. 10 burgers. The connective throne. Hey, Crow.
I must confess, I am destroyed you were invited to the party. You see, I am a traveling thespian. I was paid a handsome sum to reject you. Should we meet again in another dream, please pardon my greed.
I love the way he
I
just
must
slides.
confess, should we
旧怪獣メカ城
Huh. It labeled her, nameless child there. Oh, let's see. Mega heal, spread item, chuck item. Oh, okay. So I could chuck a spare cardboard dagger.
For me.
Wait for me.
I'm just gonna assume I want to destroy the towers. Obligatory. 9/11. Like, I have a feeling it would have used the towers as weapons or something. Yeah, let's chuck another... Let's start chucking rubber band bracelets. I mean, what else am I gonna do with them? I don't think Seal Skills is gonna do anything. Enemies don't have skills in this game. They just have Karta. Seek that which belongs to you. Find the self, the sun, and the holy thief. Wait a minute. Am I going to come back here after getting the self, sun, and holy thief? Me, a concept, belief, or practice conceived as a unit of cultural information that may be passed on from person to person, subject to influences in a way analogous to natural selection. Master, will you soon return? I found him, or so I believe. The Onism Man. I fear him. I fear the task you've given me. The boy, the one with esoteric knowledge. He is possessed by the seeds of Gnosis. The knowledge isn't from here. It's from a far-off place. But the knowledge will soon be true for my world, too. The Onism Man will rule. Okay, so we're going to alternate. Wait. It's locked tight. Let's see. Alright. Next time on Benevolent Psychosis, I guess we seek another body to burn.